your grandparent. I mean, your father-in-law, my fault.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings.
Go hard to go home, boys.
We'll punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check, Patriot! Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They give it to Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And on the ground they go with a running back. Oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And an alley to run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bonehead fucking play.
Now out comes Minnesota. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front.
Wipe the crush out your eyes. Get
On the
right.
sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They start the drive with Cook. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. First before he's taken down at the 36. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
3rd and inches, let's turn around, hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward, pick up the first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, Gordon, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. And the first play will be a field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Off play action. George. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, George. He'll rifle this from deep right side, and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. 51 yards. Throwing on 1st down. George out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver and tight end. But running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back to throw. George. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there.
I mean, y'all all out there.
And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Extra point attempt to come.
You got it? You got it? I don't know. Hey, Blue.
Yeah.
You see how I'm moving that rock on? See how to get right after that second possession? Know how to do this now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
My head, hold up. Try to go to the Super Bowl, man. Get you out of that chip real quick.
About 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across
a goal, baby.
To the 33.
You down now. That ball got to touch the sky in a minute. You got it, that ball.
Fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points.
Let's go. Earl Thomas, let's go, baby.
Because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 4-6 defense. They were daring them to run the football. They ran it. A little football 101. Take us through what the 4-6 defense is, Charles.
So what you're trying to do with your big defensive front is cover the interior offensive lineman, the center, and the 2 guards, and make it difficult if you even want to think about running the ball inside. If you can control them, that allows the linebackers and the safeties to run free and get to the ball carriers. And that play worked really well. No gain.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Good pick, Bobby. Good pick, D-Dog.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs.
I'm back, Blue. I'm getting back to my old ways.
We'll see.
I gotta make a little turnaround in the first frame, but that money frame, I'm definitely in the playoffs. I don't care where I come in at. I go to playoffs.
Now the first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
I should put that other run play in this playbook.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Let's go, Sean Alexander. Another touchdown. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Everybody get ugly.
And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their
Somebody
lead.
call 911 because they're going to be at his house in a minute.
Point after, right down the middle. And it is
Somebody call 911. They're going to be at his house in a minute, y'all. We got to put him on suicide watch.
Now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
They don't believe me when I say in the beginning of the season I'm going to the bowl.
And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't
nice counter.
at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack.
Come on, Griffin, baby. I got you out there for a reason. Come on, baby.
It's
I need you to step up.
To set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know you're playing against legends, but you got to step up, baby. It's football. Body on body. That's it. All you got to do is make the play.
Throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Oh, yeah, I get the ball back. I add, too. We get a stop here, get a score or a field goal, we in good shape.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Leopard!
They run in on 1st down, Peterson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
On 3rd down, it's Peterson. So he got a 3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 1st and 10, George. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 52 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
41-5, man.
The kickoff unit is out.
Hey, look, Blue, they need to start running the ball.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing the risk is a big decision here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue Daddy. Blue Daddy.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And it will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, bet you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're putting the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got over the 40-41. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game. And the stat sheet as well.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like that?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not able to put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They run again with Peterson. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Got to be careful here. Backed up this deep on 3rd down. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
Come on.
A lot of points.
Lay down.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
This
team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he will lose Greenwich and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play caller, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that brought the extra time
leave it open
for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he's going to fight his way forward.
Leave him. Come here.
5
Come lay
yards
down.
on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw on 2nd down, George throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Michi!
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and he's going to be really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted.
Eagles just signed Zach Brown.
Yeah.
Zach Brown from the Redskins. Zach Brown.
You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along.
Well, shit, go see him in that free agent. Go get him.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
But I think they should have kept Bushman instead of Jordan Hicks. I like him better.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Oh, man.
And some room to run now.
Way smoke, man.
Yeah. I hate when you sit down and dodge.
You and I do a lot of games.
Man,
I can't tell you how many guys before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
I can't stand that shit.
Man.
That shit was good during the wintertime. During the wintertime, that shit was good. Shit. That shit stuck with you. That like grits. That shit ball that over here. Goddamn, we eat that shit before we go to school.
Immediately there. No
You would be hungry too lunchtime. That shit stuff in. Put a sugar in that shit. Man.
Swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And a lot of the time they fall back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a square stance. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
I don't know if you ever had toast like this.
Ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game
Your
out.
oven,
But a running game can
you
really
get your
benefit your
oven, you
team
need to
right
put
now.
some bread in a pan, put it under that fire for about 2 or 3 seconds, let it get a little hard, put some butter on that mud,
3rd and 7.
put it back on the bottom of the oven where the fire at,
Operating from the gun.
check that about 10 seconds.
He's going to flip
Yeah, that homemade toast, that toast like that,
inside the 5
with that oatmeal,
They're able to
woo!
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That shit was bomb. That's the only way I eat my toast now. I still eat it the old way. Them fucking toasters and shit, man. Fuck them toasters.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're missing.
My mama used to do that shit all the time. I with her. Like, she used to put it under the oven. So you know, that's like raw overcooking.
Yeah, man, you got to stand there.
If you have bacon one side, and then mix it in the other.
They'll get 2 out of that run.
Right. That's what it is. Yeah, but you got to stand there and watch it because you got that fucking, you got that oven on 500, you know, high as it go.
They'll give it to him.
That shit get brown. You want to get the bread hard enough that you can spread the bun and then put it back in there about 2 seconds. Take that butter out. Yeah.
Without a doubt. And so far
Dip it
today,
in that oatmeal.
denied as he tried to get the second one.
Chop, you want to make me go Go to them Barcelona.
Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third goal here.
Have some bacon or pass or she did that spam.
Now they'll run it
I
on
don't know if y'all eat that spam, but you go buy now they got spam with the I just smoked spam. You got them chop that spam up, fry it.
And the Seahawks
and now they got them whatever type of eggs, don't be like mine, don't be either over me. That's spam and grits, egg, and that goddamn toast.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra
Boy,
point.
you made me want to go fix some breakfast this time. It's 5 o'clock.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run
That
up
is
and
kind of
send
good,
this one
though.
away.
Yeah, buy you some spam and fried motherfucker. Even fried spam. Maybe some lettuce, tomatoes,
and last
pickles,
time wasn't pretty.
and some cheese.
Interception. We'll see if they can do
Fried
that.
spam, put the cheese over that brick, man. Yeah.
After what happened on the last
You got a hamburger, goddamn spam sandwich.
See what happens.
Yeah, y'all don't know about that shit.
I used to,
They go
the
back to
ham
the
and
air
cheese,
here after the
and like, I was thinking in the oven for about like 3 minutes and took it out. So like, I had like the cheese mixed all over the ham.
And the return this time will go out to the
It was like a
42-yard
hot little
line.
sandwich.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of
You don't know
hand.
what you miss.
Right. The Vikings got my line back.
Right? Okay, let me see.
Yes, chicken.
Hey. Oh, that's the Raw invite.
Richie, go.
Oh, Raw and Green Bay played
On first down, George steps away to his left.
What's going on? Let me see who is there. Wait, boy, you saying you want free agent?
Fourth quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching Charlie, you still taking
Aye,
shots like that
aye.
for you?
Did you,
running some clock and making sure
yeah,
you're
decide
taking
to
care
grab.
of the
Yeah, all right then, Playboy. You want to find out how good you are. I got my players back I had years ago.
Off play action.
Yeah. Oh, you got the Cardinals, right? In that second franchise, who you have?
Oh, he's got a man.
I'm gonna beat your ass with my franchise. I mean, in my division.
Inside the 15, just a yard or two shy.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're a finesse. Yeah,
He
you're a
got
finesse
29 yards that time.
Yeah, you might make it in that one. Yeah, you might win that division.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Once I get everybody put their bells on the practice squad,
That's going to go as a loss of a
hope
yard.
I can get it tonight. We're gonna start tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow night. And then I send another message saying, fix your team how you want it. Whatever players you want, off the practice squad, start. You'll fix your team.
Stop it here on defense with a timeout.
You'll fix your depth
Just
chart.
first, they'll be
Your
down to 2
settings.
remaining as we step aside.
Then you're ready to rock.
Oh, Hellcat got the Hellcat got the what's the name? Giant.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5
I
thus
was
far.
hoping
This is 3rd and 4.
I ain't loving Hellcat though.
George.
That's easy.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up
The Dolphins screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and
I
finished.
gotta do Giants, dude, man. I gotta try to get
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
I'm gonna see if we can get an online game.
Score. And the
I
Seahawks
feel like a
are running
preview
away with this
how you
one.
play.
Well, after their wild card round game last week, you
Another
know,
one down.
pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close.
And
They've
get it
done
as in the
more than keeping
franchise.
this one close.
Yeah, they make quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense.
Lay down, just lay down. I said.
And that's always a coach's fear.
that.
Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. Vikings. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
Yeah, go ahead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Yo.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No, you can't help.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
That'll be in the right ends.
And the decision to bring it out
That'll be in the right
he's
ends.
up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to
because
come
the
back
tackles
on the
can't.
field.
The tackles
We've
gonna
got
stay
a
where they at.
lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say?
Can't have the tackles and they'll be in the right end spot.
Hold on a
You
second.
can't
Let me
start.
flip to the proper
They'll be in
page
the
on
right
that.
end.
Know what it says?
And
Let's discuss how we
the
got
tackle
here.
spots.
This is a dominant performance.
But now your
They took control of this
now your
game.
sub
How
package.
they managed to keep
Have
control
that.
of this game. And then we go ahead and think about how they're going to leave here and get to the airport. And a lopsided blowout.
Okay, I'm gonna send you.
It's going to go as a loss of 6,
Okay, hold on.
and it'll set him back
Hey.
for second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of
I
scrimmage.
got a nice ass middle linebacker,
No
boy.
gain on the play this
I know
time, and it'll
we
be
tried
a
everything
third
that
and long
good.
situation.
We in week. Look, I'm gonna send you a message. We in week 8. You play Beamer. Just leave a time you can play today.
What's up, Mike?
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
Yeah. Game of them all. But, you know,
That's how they do when they win. They talk their shit, but you can't hear from them when
Play
they
fake.
lose.
George. He's going to run for one deep left side.
Down the big crap.
Complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40.
Yeah.
It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yeah. Then they leave.
That one looks like a fraud here. They'll let it go deep right side. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
We see this route all the time. But
They
when
ain't
it's well
saying that.
executed,
They
it's
saying
executed.
that
It
it's
feels
not.
like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
Yeah, Blue, I'd have made it to the next round, man. 47-12.
And give him some space to fade away from him and catch the football. That's exactly what happened there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Nice little juke. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start
nice line
at the
up.
21-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
Don't forget
what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back in the 9. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety aggressive in here. And that is
when he get time,
offensive
can he get on, or if he have time, can he get on now and put his players, 10 players on the practice squad?
They'd be chanting, start the bus.
And good starting field
So we
position.
should try to
Get this
pass
one all
tonight
the way
in
to about the
the
35-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the
Play
field.
ball.
They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This is pretty good.
Fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means if they want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Well, the first play of the drive was forward. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Send me a friend request, Mike, and
This time he'll look to throw.
I got a guy named, and I'm sending you a community. I'm sending you a community invite with the room. I got a guy that's giving $1,250 in gift cards.
Defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to round
Let me answer this. Yeah.
Doing a big way.
In here, in my franchise, we play with, you have to look at the team's playbook. Offense and defense. We are proud with that.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
All right, then.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, all right.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Nah,
This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well,
if I wanted,
they try
I really respect that. If I wanted to, I want you in here, I would have you okay. I need to get somebody here. I would have asked you to leave. Anytime you see me, anytime you see us, Joey, it's fam.
From 19 yards away. And the Vikings are able to get a score back.
One of these
One word for that touchdown for you, Marco. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. The pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things that they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
You gotta give us a Big Mac, goddamn shit. With a soda on the side.
No, you got
Now, one thing I asked, all right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. team playbook?
He pretty much.
Yeah. No, I'm just asking. I mean, the good players, you know, I'm not good, but the good players, they play any type of way, with any type of rules in anybody franchise. You know, that's the good player. A and B, C. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I ain't trying to get you in. I'm because my franchise is full. But you know, I do look for players who think and know they the best, and that's what I just said. That's the players that I look for. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I don't need. I don't need no. I don't need nobody on my level. You know, that's not a challenge. You know.
Be in the cabinet.
You know, I'm a D or F player. I need the A and B and C because you're gonna always find the A and B players in the playoffs, and you're gonna find the A players in the Super Bowl. That's what I look for.
Man.
There ain't no need of him knowing it. It ain't no. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna replace you soon. Nah, you don't want.